Start with a board that is wider than 6 inches. At the miter saw, you'll cut a 21.5-inch section of the board. You'll need to use the sliding arm of the miter saw to cut the full width of the board. Next, draw lines with a pencil on the edges that you will surface on the jointer. The lines will help determine whether or not you've flattened that face of the board. Remember to use the push blocks. After each pass, check that face of the board to see if it's smooth and if the pencil lines have been removed. You may have to repeat this 1 or 2 more times. Once the wide face is completely flat, place that face against the fence and join one of the short faces. That will make a 90-degree angle where those 2 faces join. Mark it with a pencil. At the time saver, you'll sand the opposite face. This works like a planer. It makes the board the same thickness all the way through and the opposite faces parallel to each other. Remove the rough edge by ripping the board on the table saw to 6 inches. Make sure the table saw fence is set to 6 inches. Next, on the other table saw, you'll use the crosscut sled to cut up sections of the board. These are different depending on the size of your box. And finally, on the router table, you'll cut a rabbet around the border of the bottom of the lid so that it fits snugly on your box.